All right. So let me just fix this camera really quick. Can't move my chair because I get comfortable. All right. Okay. Okay. So I read something from my blog last time, and someone was like, "Thanks for the encouragement." So I kind of wanted to follow that and kind of share something else for my blog. The last couple videos, excuse my nails, there. I know I need to take them off. Anyway, um, I just kind of like posted a rant that I had like while I was kind of just like extremely tired, and I felt like it was just exemplifying certain things about my autism or whatever. Um, the aughts or the tism. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and read what I feel like sharing today. So this one is actually one that I don't get a lot of traction necessarily. Um, but it's very new too. I'm very like I wouldn't say I'm like a shy person. I'm introverted. But I think sometimes people get confused that like they think introverted people like do not talk at all. Like, no, that's being shy. Like, I don't being around people like exhausts me, but like I know how to perform, probably from the autism. Um, but I don't even know what I'm about, sorry. But yeah, so I want to share this. This has no title, but this one does have like people have read it. Nobody has commented on it, but they've seen it. So I think in seeing it, that tells me that something is interesting. I'm pretty sure I've linked it. It's free to go on it if you want to look into it. I just like to write my thoughts and ideas. So, and they none of them have titles. So if you have ideas for titles, go ahead. So this one says, "Am I wrong? Can it truly be possible that I'm always at fault? I don't think so. I just think that I am willing to change, desperate to transform. Am I a phoenix? Then first I must be ashes. It always comes back to that. But at the end, I need to heal. I would never stop making mistakes. So I'll just stay ready so I can learn from them." Another way I read it is, "Am I wrong? Can it truly be possible that I'm always at fault? I don't think so. I just think that I'm willing to change, desperate to transform. Am I a phoenix? Then first I must be ashes. It always comes back to that. But at the end, I need to heal. I will never stop making mistakes. So I'll just stay ready so that I can learn from them." And I talk a lot about ashes. A lot of my writing, I do it during seasons of time. So I think a lot of the writings that I posted thus far, I did over the last like Easter time, Lent time. So there's a lot about ashes, and I was just reading a lot about that. So that comes up quite a bit. And for me, I feel like sometimes being self-aware sucks because I'm always willing to understand, like, oh, maybe I could have done that better. Maybe I should have said this. Maybe I should have presented myself that way. Maybe I should have. There's so many things that I can think of, like that I should have done better or could have done better. I don't know. And but then sometimes I'm like, well, am I really just wrong? Like, is it always forever like I'm just the problem? And like, no, not really. But because I am so desperate to become a better person, like that is actually something that's important for me in my life. Like I am trying to transform. I desperately want that. I do not want to die and feel like I made no progress in myself, in my person. I want to be authentic and I want to be who I am. But regardless of that, I want there to be growth. Like that is something that is always been something important for me. And but this phoenix, there's this symbolism that comes that like you become ashes, you become nothing. Ashes is always nothing. That's what we become at the end of our lives. But in that, you rise again, right? But to rise, there's a time period. It's not like you fall and then you rise. That's not. There is a waiting period. And that waiting period is the time you heal. It's a time you take those mistakes, those wounds, those whatever. The ashes are coming back together. You're taking those. Wow, my voice. And you need that time to heal. You need that time to understand that you're making mistakes. And the gag is you're never going to stop making mistakes because there's always something to improve upon. And like, I think that could feel like the hamster, like in the wheel, or like I don't know what that's called, but it's like a never ending cycle. But the reality is, it's kind of like not that bad because making mistakes leads you ways for you to be better. And the fact that you're willing and open to be understanding that there's a new mistake coming is because you're challenging yourself and you're willing to put yourself out there to try something. So, I feel like the best thing to do is just stay ready for the next mistake that you'll make so that you know that so then that becomes a foundation for what you're going to do next. I think I have something that I wrote like that too. Because your mistakes are just a foundation of like how you're going to be successful. Because problems always here, honey. Oop, I froze. I guess I'll stop it there. I want to say bye, but I think that the video is not deciding to work, so I'll just say bye with, oh, all right.